Yo YouTube and welcome back to the channel. For today's video we're actually coaching a subscriber, but more importantly we're going through the shouldering mechanic. Shouldering is basically when you move left or right kind of around a corner to gather information. That's the most basic way of putting it, but today we're going to be going through actually in detail how to shoulder effectively and what to do after that, because I feel like most people struggle once they're shouldering what to really do with that information. So with a subscriber we're going through an actual drill, a breakdown, and if you guys are struggling with shouldering, this one should help you out. Let me know what you think down below. Let's get right into it. Any map right now, I'm out in the open. Let's see what you can do. Let's see how you get out of this. Same thing right there. Watch the kill cam. Big mistake. Okay, very exposed, overexposed right there. If I'm up top, we don't want to get exposed. Let's actually go through that as a little drill really quickly to start this one off. Come towards me, please. All right, so talk to me through that one. So right now you know where I am. So
I was trying to shoulder you.
Okay, so that's not actually true. Yeah, so when you say I was trying to show, this is why I'm gonna correct you on things that you're trying to do and what you're actually doing. This is very important because in your brain your concept was I'm trying to shoulder you, and that's perfect, but realistically that's not what you did at all. If you think about it, right, I wait to shoulder, just shoulder as if I'm up there, right? So that's what you were trying to do, but look where you end up dying. So that is completely different, right, to what you were actually trying to do. So when you in your head you're like I should be shouldering, you're saying that after you die, right? But my job is to get you to think that straight away, because if you were trying to shoulder you would have died here. Realistically there's no way you would have died over here. Yeah, is that fair?
No, so I overslid and then I kind of like slide.
Even then I don't think it was that, because you're saying you tried to shoulder and you overslid, but realistically you run forward. So again, if you're trying to shoulder, you want really shouldering, and that's the thing. So I'm not saying you're wrong or you're lying. The main point is you might have thought you're trying to shoulder, but realistically in the game that's not what you were doing. So then this is the kind of thing, and this happens a lot when I'm coaching people. They'll be like, oh, my shot's all over the place, I don't know what it is, right? And then I'm like, okay, go for a shot, and they won't strafe. But then after, I'm like, how do you control your recoil? They're like, oh, you move your right stick down and you strafe. I'm like, okay, well, let's watch the kill come, and they won't be strafing, right? So things that you think you're doing are not actually what you're doing, and that's the big problem I see, and it's normal. And a big thing it comes down to is decision making in the moment, right? So what you're doing right now is you're trying to strafe, so you're trying to shoulder, but you ran out into the open. So let's try that again. And this time I want to see how you take me off. I'm going to stand on the top pair, so I actually have an advantage. But I want to see how you can kill me. So whenever you're ready, try and kill me. It's a very difficult gunfight for you, but let's see how you do it. Whenever you're ready, try and kill me. So go back there when you're done, watch the kill cam. Talk to me through that. What do you think? What was your plan there? To shoulder, right?
Correct.
Now, why are you shouldering here? So why are you shouldering here? This is the
info.
Okay, again, this is why I like to dissect these terms. You had the information. You had all the come back to that head glitch for me, please, where you just was. So you're absolutely right in terms of why do you shoulder. Most of the time it's to get information, but you had information. You knew exactly where I was. So at that point all you're doing is giving me a free target. You see where I'm coming from? Because you have all the information. So think about it. You don't need to then shoulder. What you then need to do is decide what to do off that information. Just shoulder for me. Just keep shouldering. I'm not going to kill you. Just keep shouldering. So now you know I'm here, right? What is this shoulder really doing? All you're doing is giving me an opportunity to pre-fire you, realistically. Right? Is that fair?
Yes. So
you need to then decide, right, Arv's up there. I've shouldered once. I've got the information. What do I want to do with that information? So this is where I would say, if you keep doing this, could you go up top for me, please? Where I just was. And I'm going to show you the big problem with this.
Okay.
So I want you to just pre-aim me, okay? Now, I want you to try and kill me as I shoulder. Try and kill me. Trying to kill me, yeah? This is shouldering. You see, I'm not dead. You see, this is actual shouldering, right? But what you were doing is try and kill me. So, just a side note, let's stop for a second. Yeah. What am I doing right now? It's a very repeatable thing, right? Can you see I'm going left and right? Yeah. So one thing that I want you to do, and these are the things straight away I'm noticing, right? One thing you're not doing is you're not strafing on the head glitch, which you should always be doing. Why? To maximize your aim assist. And the second thing is, if you know I'm going to repeatedly come out through the left, what do you think you could do here? What's one thing you could do here to make it easier for you? What would you think?
You're speaking in your POV or my POV?
Your POV right now. What is one mechanic or something you could do right now to kill me easily?
Just strafe as well and just pre-fire you.
There you go, spot on, the pre-fire. So what you're doing again is you're waiting for me, then you're shooting. but I'm always going to be faster than that. So look, try and kill me. You see, you haven't even hit a shot on me, and I've slid out like 10 times because you're too slow. You're waiting for me. Exactly. But what you can do, if you know I'm coming through the left, all I want you to do now is when I come out, just pre-fire me, but don't hold it. I want you to just tap fire it. So just shoot like a few bullets. Just be like,
okay,
and then go for the pre-fire. So go for it. Again, a little bit too slow there. Okay, so as soon as you see me, I want you to finish the shots. What you're trying to do is this: you're trying to pre-fire. As soon as you see me, you go for the kill. You're just trying to reserve those bullets. Let's go for it again.
Okay.
There you go. That was a little bit better. So the point is, if I'm shouldering like that, you should realize that and be like, okay, I'm going to pre-fire that. That's perfect what you did there, okay, in comparison. But these are little things that you should automatically pick up on. So now when you were doing this, when you were constantly shouldering, all I was doing is just pre-firing you because I know you're just going to keep going left and right. So one thing people do, and you were doing the exact same thing, is people get stuck between shouldering. They feel like, oh, when I'm shouldering, I need to just, you know, I need to shoulder for information because they hear the pros say that, right? They hear, oh, shoulder for information is good. But once you have the information, what are you doing with that? You just keep shouldering, you're going to make yourself vulnerable. See where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
And that's why
because
shouldering
you've already
is
given the info too long.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what you want to do is this. If I don't know you're there, I want you to try and kill me now. I want you to try and kill me. Same thing. Okay. I'm going to show you how I would shoulder. Oh, okay. Now you're up there. Okay, go. Watch the kill come. So right there, I was not only throwing shoulders, I was going left, going right. I was mixing it up, and I was using the shouldering to get information. Once I knew you were there, my goal had changed. I no longer was worried about shouldering for information. I was worried about getting the kill. You see how my goal changed?
Yeah.
I started off by shouldering for information, absolutely. But once I had the information, why would I still shoulder? Because then I'm just giving you a chance to kill me. No. Then my goal has now changed. My goal now is to gather information and hit shots off, to go through different angles. So now I'm cameraing you. I'm slide cancelling, shooting you. Slide cancelling, shooting you. That's what I'm trying to do. Be a little bit more annoying. Be a bit more effective. And that's why shouldering is exactly.
Yes, and
I can see that straight away, which is why I didn't want you to tell me all your struggles. I wanted to see them in game myself so we can go through them. So shouldering for information is absolutely crucial. Once you have the information, make a decision. Now I want you to try and kill me again, and I'm going to show you a different way of trying to kill you from here. So try and kill me.
Okay.
Sorry, go up top, go up top. I'll give you a second to go up top.
Oh.
And this is just one part. Think about it, right? This whole segment is about shouldering and what to do. There's so many more things that it comes down to. This is just one part of like maybe hundreds. So when you're ready, try and kill me, okay?
Yeah.
Based on what we went through. So I want you to shoulder it. I want you to be annoying. I want you to be hard to kill. There you go. Good stuff. So now I'm going to show you what I would do. So if I feel like, okay, I'm trapped here. He's got me trapped. This is what I would do. Okay. You see I'm out now? I can now reposition. So for me, that's fine. I'm happy now. I can reposition. Let's see what we do. I've now brought you out a little bit. I've dragged you out. Different angle. Now you're one shot. Go back again. I feel like I should have overcommit, but now we're in a different angle. But let's just stop for a second. You see where I've taken myself now? Completely out of the equation, simply by using movement. So the shouldering, we can go back for a second. The shouldering gave me the information to decide what to do. I wasn't just standing there shouldering. No, I shouldered and said, you know what? I think he has the advantage. I don't want to take this gunfight, so I'm going to back away. And that's the key difference, okay?
Yeah.
So that's how to shoulder effectively. You want to go left, go right. Now, just as a side note, can you come down towards me, please? And then we'll move on to some other stuff. But if you stand right here, just stand right here for me on this marker. Tell me what's more effective as a shoulder, okay? If you turn around, tell me what's more effective. Like, what's easier for you to kill me? 1 or 2?
1.
One's harder or easier?
1.
Yeah? Is it easier or harder for you?
I feel like 1, you expose yourself a little bit more.
Exactly. And not only that, look at 2, right? You see how I'm going for little shots as well? I like that. I'm making it harder. I want you to try and kill me. As I come around the corner, I want you to try and kill me, okay? Like from where you are. I want you to try and kill me.
Okay.
Like, that was literally me running up and down. You should always be able to kill me in that situation. But because I was cameraing you, I was getting a few shots off, right? That wasn't perfect by me. But in that situation, just going for the slide counter, and most of the time they're going to be further back. It was just to prove a point. Like, let's say stand right there for me. Stand right there. Stand a little bit back. Just right there, please.
Oh.
Perfect. Like, I want you to kill me as I shoulder, okay? So what you were doing is this. Try and kill me.
Okay.
That's what you were doing when you were shouldering, right? You just kept on shouldering for information. That's not ideal, because then you're just doing, you see how easy that was for you? You're not really giving a threat. Now try and kill me. You see what I did? I shouldered, I got information, repositioned. Right? You almost got me there, but right there I had more of a chance because I got information, repositioned, acted off the information. So shouldering is a one-step plan. You want to use it to gather information, and from that, you want to utilize it and reposition and just get the advantage, okay? And that is how to shoulder effectively.